I'm gonna give you the best tips for grocery shopping during the coronavirus. I'm Shelly with Skinny Louisiana. These are the exact same tips I am sharing with my clients who, yes, I am chatting with by phone so that you can go in and out of the store, protecting yourself, protecting others, and feeding your family without breaking the bank. For do's, you definitely want to go to the grocery store at an early time frame. Now, we want to honor the elderly and those who are immune compromised. For example, I know a lot of grocery stores are letting the elderly go shop between 8 and 9. But then you can go to the store about 10 or 11 o'clock. You want to avoid going to the store at your 4:30 to 6 o'clock hour because that's when our nurses and doctors are getting off of work, and we should really reserve that time for them. The other thing you want to do is you want to purchase items that have a great shelf life, and that does include produce. Every media outlet right now is telling us to go and buy non-perishables like tuna, your beans, which I fully agree with. I think that's super important, but we're skipping on the produce, and the produce is what gives us such great immunity. And the beautiful news is we can still stay on our keto plan, and we could still stay on our AIP plan by buying great produce. So let's go over those. The vegetable we should all be buying right now is cabbage. Cabbage, number one, super affordable. A lot of folks are selling them between 39 cents to under $1. This vegetable, if we store it properly in our refrigerator, that means don't peel it, don't cut it, store it as is, can last 3 weeks. Now, if we wrap it in saran wrap, it can last up to 2 months. Cabbage is super versatile in cooking. We could do oven roasted cabbage steaks. We can throw it in our Instapot that we have back there, and we can throw it in our slow cooker. And in this video right here, or right here, I show you how to make a wonderful pork and cabbage in your slow cooker. A couple of other vegetables that are off the beaten path that we can buy are turnip. You will see how I made turnip fries in the air fryer. They're not the prettiest, but we clean it, cut it, peel it, cut it into small fries, throw it in our air fryer, throw it in our oven. My oven's right here. It is absolutely wonderful. This has a shelf life of about 2 to 3 weeks if we store it properly in our refrigerator. Now, we do have celery right here. Celery, again, if we store it properly, about 1 to 2 weeks. The same thing with our carrots that we have right here. If we store it properly in the refrigerator, we're at about 2 to 3 weeks as well. We want to store meat properly. So when you buy meat, this, for example, is our chicken wings that we have here that we're going to throw in the air fryer. You want to get home, undo this, and bag it and store it properly in your freezer. I don't want you to hoard. That is the absolute worst thing you can do. And if you're out there saying you're hoarding and you're going to be like Robin Hood and give it to folks, that is still a huge no-no. I'm sorry, you just don't. And it's rude. Quit hoarding. Absolute no-no. Don't do it at all. One more time, don't do it at all. You are not Robin Hood. If you want to help, if you want to be that Robin Hood, call your local food bank and volunteer. If you want to go in the store with a list. Now, if you need help with the list and you're keto and anti-inflammatory, you can check out this video here that I did on meal planning. And if you go into the description, you can download our March 2020 plan, which does have a shopping list attached to it. You can go in and you can go out. What grocery stores do not need right now, and take it from me because I do some wonderful work at Drug Emporium. I absolutely love those amazing folks. They let me do classes, which of course are on halt right now until this is all over. Don't complain. These folks are pulling 12 to 14 hour shifts because when the store closes, they go into the back and they're stocking everything up for you all for the morning, and particularly for the elderly. If a store runs out of something, it is frustrating, and I completely get it because we don't want to go to different stores. But that's the other suggestion. If there's nothing at that store, guess what? You're gonna have to go to another store. Another great suggestion I tell folks is visit stores off the beaten path. Here in Shreveport, Louisiana, where I live, we have a lot of discount stores that are not off the interstate, where you kind of have to drive into neighborhoods. Those are the best to visit right now because they're not getting overhauled like your Sam's, like your Costco's. Even your Aldi's are kind of getting like really, heavily shopped. We have stores here. Did you just see this? I'm so passionate, my bra strap's falling off. We have stores here like Shoppers Value, Super One, and of course Drug Emporium that are a lot smaller, but sometimes folks are not hitting them because we don't think. When we're in a state of panic, we kind of do things maybe that are out of the ordinary that we normally wouldn't do, or we tend to go where everybody else is going, which sometimes is not the best thing. My favorite tip to give to folks is choose peace over panic. Go into the grocery store knowing I may be in here for 10 to 15 more minutes and I'm okay with that. Go into the grocery store knowing that they may be out of an item and I'm okay with that. Don't go into the grocery store, whip out your cell phone and take pictures of folks wearing masks or gloves. They're scared. Have a little compassion. Sometimes when folks hear about things that are scary, they react in ways that we normally may not act. So I'm gonna ask when you grocery shop, put down your cell phone. Don't make fun of folks who are out there with masks and have maybe a garbage bag on their head. Just give them a nod and a smile. Don't ask the managers when the trucks are coming in. Gang, most grocery stores trucks come in daily. Right now, these folks cannot be bothered with you asking. They are busy stocking the shelves as well. But if 50 folks ask the same manager, when is the truck gonna come in? You've wasted about 35 minutes of their time total. So please be gracious and kind and know that trucks are still coming in. Gang, I love grocery stores. Grocery stores is one of the reasons that I've gotten into the field that I am in. As a little girl, I would go to Rouse's supermarket in Houma and I would say, I love food. And I am so blessed to work for an amazing store called Drug Emporium. Well, friends, those are my tips. And I know that this is a very sensitive video. And I know that some of you are gonna be very, very angry with me. And that's okay, because when we're at times of panic, I choose peace and a lot of other people choose anger and a lot of other people attack. So if you want to attack me in the comments, go for it. I'm not going to take it personally because I know you're coming from a place of panic. You need to take it out on me in the comment section and just tell me that I'm insensitive and you hate my hair and you can go to the grocery store whenever you like. Please do so, because I would rather be attacked than the wonderful grocery store workers spending 12 to 14 hours out there. And if you do, gang, want to leave a positive comment for our grocery store workers, we love you. You are one of the heroes in this, along with our doctors and nurses. You are not forgotten in my eyes. Thank you so much for the folks who are staying out there, stocking our shelves, waiting on trucks, placing those orders. We care about you. If you want a good shopping list, go in the description box below, download that link. I love social share, so if you want to snapshot this video and share it with your friends, I would be so gracious. Thanks, gang.